Now this one's going to be interesting, condensing the essence of quality culture into our 6 to fix in 6. So let's see how we go. Before we start though, at NSF we believe quality culture is in essence what people do when no one is watching. In other words, those habits, those rituals, those behaviours that no matter what the pressure, they continue to do them no matter what. Well, I'm going to pose 6 questions to you, well 7 actually, so instead of giving you a 6 to fix, I want you to consider these questions very carefully because the answers you provide will tell you what you need to know about your quality culture. Question number 1, is everyone in your organisation, in your company, in your business, intimately connected to the patient? Intimately connected to the patient. So not just talking about profit and loss, not just talking about rejects, but the patient is at the forefront of everything they do, everything they think. Because if that connection is not intimate, really people have no reason for caring. So do you put the patient first in everything that you do each and every day? So that's the question number 1 for you. Question number 2, do you have a see it, say it, and solve it culture? In other words, a culture that is blame-free and transparent, and one that sees problems as learning opportunities, deviations as the essence of continuous improvement. Question number 3, your quality assurance people totally integrated with manufacturing. In other words, they sit shoulder to shoulder with them on the production line, assisting, helping, coaching, mentoring, guiding, but really doing their very best to transfer their knowledge into the people that really do matter most, those that influence the quality of your products, namely those actually making them. So are your QA people totally integrated? And also, do you have an organisation structure that allows people from quality to move into manufacturing and people from manufacturing to move into quality? Because certainly in my experience, the best quality people I've met have been those that have come from a manufacturing background, and the best manufacturing people I've met have actually come from a quality background. So that's question number 3 for you. Question number 4, to help assess your quality culture, do your measures drive the right behaviour? Now we all have lots of KPIs and performance measures, but before deciding a measure, do you ask the question, what behaviour do we want to encourage first? So question number 4. Question number 5, do your leadership at every level manage by walking about? In other words, they're visible, they're accessible, their office is the shop floor, the warehouse, the laboratory, not the meeting room, not sat behind their desk doing emails. Because in order to enforce a standard of operation, to ensure that the quality culture is robust, you need people that set the standard, and those standard bearers are your leadership team at every level, from shop floor supervisor through to the CEO, through to the site head. Question number 6, is education your passion? Do you educate, and educate? Because in order to have a quality culture, you need knowledgeable, educated people. And remember the difference between education and training. You know, education is what remains when what has been trained has been forgotten. So education is about ingraining that knowledge, those behaviours into their very DNA, so that no matter what pressure they're under, they actually do the right thing no matter who's watching. So do you invest heavily in education, and is that budget protected no matter what? And finally, and importantly, do you have a passion for simplification and simple thinking? Because the best quality cultures have the simplest quality systems. Whenever you add complexity, it confuses, it demotivates, and often quality is compromised as a result. So they're your, not 6 questions actually, 7 questions for you to assess your quality culture. Because in those organisations that have the best quality culture, number 1, the patient is intimately connected to everybody that works in that organisation. They have a culture that is blame-free and sees problems as learning opportunities. QA is totally integrated into operations, and there's good cross-functional support within those groups. Measures always drive the right behaviour, and as far as KPIs are concerned, less is more. Leadership are visible, accessible, walk the talk, set the standard. Education is invested in strategically, and there is a passion for simple thinking. So finally, your call to action. Make sure your culture is robust. You know, we live and work in really challenging times, and we need to be sure that that quality culture stays no matter what. And please go to our free library of resources. There's actually a comprehensive checklist for you to benchmark your own quality systems and your own quality culture. So consider those 7 questions, share them with your colleagues, do our benchmarking through the questionnaire.